Prvachuk Igor
yeah.
of the Soviet Union and Yasanori Nakao.
The Soviet in this match here is defending world junior champion.
Both these wrestlers are 20 years of age. And the match has begun.
The Japanese wrestler is getting a caution here for backing away. He's passive, he's not wrestling. You've got to be aggressive.
I can understand his reticence, considering the reputation of the Soviet wrestler.
It's true. Although this particular Soviet looks very young. Some of their wrestlers looks a little older than the 21-year-old age limit.
This is junior championship wrestling. A point there for the Soviet wrestler, signaled by the referee. And a whistle, no. There are two bouts going on at the same time. On the other mat we have the US and Egypt, so sometimes we hear the whistles from one referee and confuse it with the match we're watching. Now the referee has them stand 1-0. Attempted throw.
I don't know.
Two more points for the Soviet wrestler. 3-0 now.
Soviet's using the move here, going to try to twist him over to his back, and those legs crossed, which allows him to have the leverage to twist him to his back. Every time the back is exposed, of course, it'll get 2 points. It's a little better match than the first one, Fred. Close score is 3-0, considering that the Soviet wrestler Igor is defending world junior champion.
Japan competed against the United States in a match this afternoon and were defeated, I believe it was 8-2.
That's correct. I think the Japanese in this bout will be lucky to win one match.
In the match this afternoon between the Soviets and Australia, the Australians were only able to win 1 point. So if the Japanese could win a match, that would be quite a victory indeed.
It's true.
And there comes the towel and the whistle, indicating the end of the first round. Soviet wrestler leading 3-0. Igor Prvachuk. A little difficult to tell from the name list we have here whether it's the surname first or second, but I kind of think that Igor must be the first name. Igor Prvachuk.
On the other mat, the United States just beat the 52-kilo by 13-0 at the 52 kilo class.
And this is the 52 kilo match that we're watching. Almost set to get underway for the second round.
You ever notice in the corner in the Soviets, Fred, the Soviets are really cool, calm. They never show any tiredness. Even if they're tired, they won't show it. There's a lot of mental thing with them. They'll never show a weakness.
It's interesting to watch their coach, who sits on the chair in the corner while the wrestlers are fighting, and he has a little notebook there. He's taking notes all the time.
That's right. In the 1976 Olympics, in 10 weight classes, the Soviets won 10 medals. So it shows their power in wrestling.
Point for the Japanese wrestler.
That point was awarded there, Fred, because the referees felt that the Soviet wrestler was running out of bounds. He wasn't staying in there to wrestle. So they give the point. They also give a caution. If a wrestler gets 3 cautions, of course, he would lose the match. Soviet does a little counter there to roll a Japanese wrestler to his back and scores 2 more points.
It's quite a clever move, reaching under to grab the Japanese wrestler's foot.
Now the referee stopped that because the knee was being twisted, so that the referees will always step in if there's a possibility of an injury.
2:10 now remaining in the second round, second and final round. Each bout consists of 2 3-minute rounds. And as we mentioned this afternoon, 6 minutes doesn't seem like that long, but in fact it's very, very intensive work out there, isn't it?
Very, very intense. You're using every muscle in your body.
Soviet Union now scoring 2 more points. He's up to 8-1 now. Threatening to put the Japanese wrestler over on his back. And he squeezes out. (10-1) now the score. Igor Первачук. Oh, a nice throw.
Shoulder throw there. Scores 2 on it.
12-1, 1 more point. .30 seconds now remaining in this bout. 13-1 for Prvacek over Yasanori. One point for the Japanese wrestler. And play is stopped. The referee stands them up. 6 seconds remaining. And here comes the towel. That's the bout.
The Russian won that quite handily, 13-2, right? But that would give .5 points for to the Japanese team, so they took as much off them so far as the Australians did this afternoon.